Welcome back. You're watching NewsX. My name is Vineet Malhotra. 2611 mastermind Tahawwur Rana has been successfully extradited by the NIA from the US, with sources revealing that the 2008 Mumbai terror attack plotter is now on Indian soil after landing at the Palam Airport in Delhi. As per sources to NewsX, Tahawwur Rana is en route to the NIA headquarters after officials initiated the process to arrest the terrorist. Tahawwur Rana will now be interrogated at the NIA headquarters, with sources stating that a team of 2 Inspector Generals and a Deputy Inspector General and 1 Superintendent of Police have been formed to question Rana and take further action. Meanwhile, the centre has appointed a special public prosecutor, Narendra Maan, on behalf of the NIA for the trial in the case of the 2611 Mumbai terror attack. Meanwhile, Pakistan has sought to distance itself from the Tahawwur Rana episode, asserting that Rana is no longer a Pakistani citizen, stating that Tahawwur Rana has not renewed his Pakistani documents in the last 2 decades. His Canadian nationality is very clear, but it is worth noting that Pakistan permits its citizens who have relocated to Canada to maintain dual citizenship. 17 years on from the 2611 terror attacks, the extradition has sparked hope for justice and is being touted as a huge diplomatic win for the country. As a key perpetrator of one of the biggest terror attacks on Indian soil, he has finally been brought to India. And the big question remains, what next after Tahawwur Rana's extradition? And will Tahawwur Rana spill the beans about which ISI and Pak leaders were involved? We'll talk about this with our guest, but before that, I'm going to go to the big screen and try and tell you and explain to you what exactly is going to happen and what have our sources been revealing to us when it comes to this man's prosecution as well as his eventual punishment. Well, the NIA, like I said, has formed an investigation team of 4 people, 4 senior people who are perhaps privy with the ins and outs of what is supposed to be done. 1 IG, 1 ADG and 1 SP level officer has been roped in for the investigation. So this is the formation of the team that is going to be probing Tahawwur Rana. The DG NIA Sadanand Date and IG Ashish Batra, DIG Jaya Roy have access to this room as well and will be privy to the details and the conversations that are going to happen on a daily, perhaps on an hourly basis. He will be kept in a cell built on the ground floor of the NIA headquarters right in the capital. This is the place where he will be interrogated as well. Tahawwur Rana's medical will be done inside the cell itself. It's mandatory to figure out how healthy he is so that no excuses can be made when it comes to investigations. Well, the investigation room has been built on the 3rd floor of the NIA headquarters, and this is an important detail as this is a special room that has been built for interrogation. Only 12 people will be allowed entry into this investigation cell. Obviously, it's a very sensitive matter. Any kind of leakage or any kind of a compromise within the room in terms of what is being said and told is of a sacrosanct nature. Along with the bulletproof car, the marksman car has also been kept on a standby, and this is also a protocol rather, that was observed when he was being ferried from the airport to the NIA headquarters. Rana will be produced in the court and his remand will be sought. He will also perhaps be given an attorney who can defend himself under the law, and Rana will go under security cover of SWAT commandos of Delhi Police's special cell. Remember, he's a wanted terrorist. He has plotted, he has executed 2611. He was plotting another in fact a terrorist attack in Copenhagen by the name of Mickey Mouse, which did not in fact fructify. All right, my colleague Brian is also joining us at this point in time to give us the latest. Brian, what do we know right now? Of course, he's reached the NIA headquarters. What can we expect in the next few hours to come out?
Well, definitely, now interrogation will be underway. Definitely all efforts were made. You can see behind me is the very NIA headquarters, and definitely there have been a lot of efforts that was maintained, and now yes, only 12 individuals will be granted access to this specially constructed interrogation cell at the NIA headquarters, and this is located at the very 3rd floor, and the access is just restricted to just 12 officers directly involved in the investigation. Among them are DG Sadanand Date, Ashish Batra and DIG Jaya Roy as well. And very importantly, there have been a 4-member investigation team has been made. A secured cell has also been maintained on the ground floor. You can see this NIA headquarters as well that is here, and definitely all the efforts were being made to extradite Tahawwur Rana from US, and finally a diplomatic win, rather a major diplomatic win from India's side, when yes, successfully he was extradited from US, he was at the Palam, he was brought to NIA headquarters, and interrogation will happen and a medical examination will also happen, because it is very mandatory to do that. After that he will also be produced before the NIA court, the Patiala House Court, and then they will determine, this is still a question whether he will be produced via video conferencing or physically. And then the NIA will also ask for a remand for around 25 days, 20 to 25 days or a month. And then the remand, after the remand happens, they will be staying at the NIA headquarters, and then post that itself, he will also be, he will be taken to Mumbai. A special cell, barrack number 12 has also been prepared, where Kassav was also kept there before he was hanged. Yes, Vineet.